highlights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the Indianapolis Indians. The Sound are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Nick Mears, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Ready now is Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Into the box now, Tim Lopes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate now, David Fry. To short, hit hard. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Pitch is popped up. Ersig in foul ground. 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lolo.
Stepping in next, Lolo Sanchez. Now the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Todd Frazier is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Ray waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So now here is Lucas Ersig. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Into the box, Alexander Palma, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now to bat, Mario Feliciano. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Will Craig.
The first baseman.
That's a ball.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Count 1-0.
That's by him for strike one.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Blake Sable comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there. Able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Joe Hudson stands in as he looks at a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Sable leads off first with 1 away.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The count is
Classic
1-2.
strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joe Hudson goes down for the second out in the bottom half. He's set and the pitch. Stephen Alamez is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And the runner back in standing. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On, he pops it up. And that's going to land foul. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney's there for it. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Jordan Zimmerman. 9-1-2 due up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in will be Corey Ray. He singled in his first AB. He's set. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Ray, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the first round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Next, here is Tim Lotz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Billy McKinney. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Grounded to the right. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Chris Sharp.
The left fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting number.
Next up is Nick Mears. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Up next, Ji-Hwan Bae popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Fry.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now batting. Third base.
Digging in next, Lucas Erceg. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Now batting. Second base.
At the plate now is Mark Mathias. Flew out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the. Now it'll be Lolo Sanchez, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next is Will Craig. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Alexander Palma. From the stretch. Not his best effort that time. Strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
First pitch on its way. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And that's out number 1.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So now to the plate, Blake Sable. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Lopes shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Joe Hudson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next up, Stephen Alames. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Hit to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping in now, Chris Sharp, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The pitcher, number 36.
Next, it'll be Nick Mears, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
I got the count.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a big.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. He bounced out last time up.
Corey Ray.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. Stepping in once again is Tim Lopes. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there, 2 gone. So here is David Fry. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty.
Well, the play's been made, and with it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ji-hwan Bae. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Lolo Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. McKinney's there for it. 2 down. So next to bat will be Todd Frazier. No hits to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Lucas Erceg. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Mark Mathias stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Right fielder, Alexander Palma.
Now at the plate, Alexander Palma. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First offering. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. In at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes at the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through, and that's exactly what he did.
Tyler Batchelor comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Now here's the pitcher, Jordan Zimmerman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. High bouncer toward the hole. Frazier is there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RB. Now into the box, Will Craig, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Right side, but it's well fouled.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Blake Sable becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Joe Hudson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Corey Ray. First offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So now to the plate, Tim Lopes. The second for one. Turn throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So a runner at first now with one away, and in to hit next is speedy Billy McKinney. From the belt, the pitch. Hit Weekly back to the mound. One there.
That's an out.
Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Now to the plate here is David Fry. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
In the dirt here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped up. Craig is there, and the side is retired. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning, and a man left on.
Leading off.
And now in the box, Stephen Allen singled in his last at-bat. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the eighth, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
The left fielder.
In now, Chris
20.
Sharp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
Brian Goodwin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the belt, kicks and deals as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McKinney will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Now at the plate is Ji-Hwan Bae. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, this offense has his closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. David Bednar enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him. Swing and a liner. Sable is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Next, it'll be Mark Mathias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Mathias stands at first with 1 out. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feet just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Now here's the pitcher, Brad Boxberger. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Stepping up is Lolo Sanchez. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Todd Frazier is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
No strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Craig. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1-0 the count. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Yep.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. And he'll be pulled out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Nashville Sound jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jordan Zimmerman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Nick Mears settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Brad Boxberger works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Always broken, I guess I'm starting over. Now my battered soul is going back through the motions. Just now we were whole, was at no control. Was breaking my oath and was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Sounds.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the San Diego Padres swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-0.
Me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le faltan nada.
Minor Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Indianapolis Indians and the Nashville Sounds. The Sound find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Patrick Weigel will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the box, Ji-Hwan Bae, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Stephen Alames is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. This is flared out towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Alames, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Todd Frazier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Miguel Yajure gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low 1s? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back-to-back.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. At the plate, Tim Lopes. Skied into straightaway right. Sable is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now, Billy McKinney is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting fourth.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. David Fry comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Pitch out, nothing doing. Breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Will Craig. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Striding in is Blake Sable. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Off the plate, ball one.
And that misses for ball one.
That's
2-0 now.
Ball two.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Weigel, a 25-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Lifted down the line in left.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Popped him up. Lopes is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate here is Joe Hudson. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1-1 the count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in, Lucas Erce. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Next to hit, Mark Mathias. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Next to hit is Alexander Palma. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Chris Sharp. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-2 the count. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miguel Yajure. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here it comes.
No, that's low.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Ji-hwan Bae will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Lopes over to his right, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Mario Feliciano. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Patrick Weigel. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box, Corey Ray. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ray, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Goodwin. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Again, another foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Another one sent foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. Goodwin gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So now into the box is Stephen Alamez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So the next to bat will be Brian Goodwin, who struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. ready now is David Fry. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
The batter, the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
Into the box now, Lucas Erceg. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Stepping in now, Mark Mathias.
Second baseman.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
To the plate now, Alexander Palma. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Mario Feliciano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Sable is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Will Craig.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The right fielder.
Stepping in next, Blake Sable. He flew out in his last debut. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Grounded to first. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now here is Joe Hudson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Patrick Weigel.
No pitcher, Patrick.
On a line, that's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Corey Ray. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Tim Lopes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Now the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
Now back, first base.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Standing in now, David Fry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Hudson finds it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now here is Chris Sharp. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Phillip Evans will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Phillip Evans.
One out, nobody on.
Nope.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1-0.
2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Ji-Hwan Bae, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success. Into the box now, Stephen Alames. 1 ball, no strikes to count. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count was 1 and 2.
Bae, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Kyle Keller enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
That last at-bat when he hit the home run, that's not an easy pitch to hit a homer. That was a changeup that was in off the plate. Most of the times you'll see a guy swing at that pitch. It's a hard pitch to keep fair. A lot of guys will hook that ball foul into the bleachers.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Mark Mathias.
Into the box, Mark Mathias. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Alames ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, right field.
Now to bat, Alexander Palma. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Giving Chase his good one, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
At the plate now, Mario Feliciano. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Patrick Weigel, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Sounds lead it 5-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. Strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
To first, reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Will.
That brings up Will Craig. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Corey Ray. First pitch of the AB on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in will be Tim Lopes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Sable is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. pulls this one into right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, first baseman, David Fry.
So now to the plate, David Fry. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Blake Sable. Drew Rasmussen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. First offering.
Number 33, Drew Rasmussen.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
High in the air down the right field line. Palma is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 70.
Standing in now, Joe Hudson. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next up is Chris Sharp. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 0-1 pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Bachelor will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Ryan Murphy will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And there's one down now. Next, here is Mark Mathias. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in next, Mario Feliciano. He doubled his last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that... All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, John Ryan Murphy. Zach Godley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Up next, Ji-hwan Bae. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ji-hwan Bae is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Stephen Alamez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Sound secured their 10th victory of the season. Patrick Weigel takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
For our ball game, for the victorious Sound, 5 runs.
You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far.
Inside American Family Field in Milwaukee, where the roof is closed for comfort. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Corbin Burns will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So now here is Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading off
lights.
tonight for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Kevin Newman goes down for the first out of the game. He's set and the pitch. Anthony Alford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
One out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Kane able to track it down for the third out. So Trevor Cahill gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Alford has it, and it's a quick out number 1. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he makes a nice catch on the track. At the plate now is Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Cutter got up on it pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Outside, that's
and he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now it's Brian Reynolds as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Jacob Stallings is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Moran at second. Frazier is over at first with 1 away. Count still full, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitch is giving.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. Now this will rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go with Kevin Newman. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throws throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Alford. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Bottom of the 3rd now, and in to hit next will be Corbin Burns.
The pitcher.
And now the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is right there, 1 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Kane. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. He's set. Here it comes. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Over to first, and that retires the side. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watkin. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. This is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 10.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brian Reynolds will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up Adam Frazier. And that misses ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Yelich gets there for the catch, and that. Now it'll be Matt Carpenter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Matt Carpenter.
Back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Daniel Vogelback's next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice to this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Roll, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. But right now, they're hunting this guy.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Corbin Burns flew out in his only at-bat so far. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers, 100% of his first pitches.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Trevor Cahill comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat. Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2-1 to count. Here it comes.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
Bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. And a bouncing ball foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Alford's under it, and that ends the inning. Brewers. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to dig in, Colin Moran. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. JT Brubaker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's Matt Carpenter. He grounded out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Vogelback singled in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up, Jacob Stallings grounded out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here's the 0-2. This one for Crawford is short. Reined in on to first, and there are 2 down. Wilmer Defoe will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15.
First offering. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Austin Davis gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. So now to the plate, Narvaez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. High and deep down the left field line. Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, number 35.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Reynolds is there. 2 gone. Colton Wong will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 16.
From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in once again is Jason Hayward. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Stallings over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Brett Anderson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch.
Anderson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You can tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And therefore it is Hura for the first out of the inning.
Up next,
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit.
Oh, and he misses it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Into the box, Colin Moran, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play will be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The center fielder, number 10.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. A run in. The throw to third. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Stratton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Gonzalez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, 1 down. Next, it'll be Matt Carpenter. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 7-4.
Crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
In now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Fouled off. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Clay Holmes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Alford looking up, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, B-Roll? You come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's the first pitch.
Bradley.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because...
Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And the pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Polanco is there, and he put... Adrian Hauser comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Now to the plate, Eric Gonzalez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Kevin Newman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Pitch is popped up. Vogelback might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Gonzalez over at second. Newman at first, 1 gone. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The third baseman, number 13.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So here is Gregory Polanco, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And he fouls this one off.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Milwaukee Brewers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Corbin Burns notches his third win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.